My man Johnny Drake. What's up, bro? Another episode of Walking the Track, man. And like I always start these off, always explain where the name stem from, Walking the Track. You know, most of the people who watching this know my situation by now. If they don't, you know, every yard inside the penitentiary got a track around it, which you familiar with being a track star yourself. So when you walking around the track with somebody, that symbolizes that y'all having a serious discussion that can't cause for no interruption. It's like an unwritten rule in the penitentiary that, you know, when you walk in the track with somebody, if me and you walk in the track, we discussing something important. Don't interrupt us unless it's something real urgent. So, you know, that's where the name stem from, Walking the Track, man. We having an important dialogue. You know, we
yes,
having fun, but you know, it's substance filled too. So you know, that's where it come from. And why wouldn't I bless it with an episode from my man, JD, Johnny Drake. I can run down the accolades all day, man. Hall of Fame, Cass Tech legend, Hall of Famer, Central Michigan Hall of Famer. I mean, world class, extraordinary trainer for the high school and college athletes, businessman, entrepreneur. I can go on and on, man. You know, but first off, me and you, man, we go back. A lot of people don't even know how far we go back, man. First of all, before I even get to the interview, you know, sometimes I be talking to people and I be like, yeah, I had that Johnny the other day, and they be like, Johnny? Oh yeah, you be talking? I say, man, me and JD go back shit. We go. I mean, what's this? This 2025. What we looking at? Like, we probably looking at like a 35 piece or something. We probably looking at like 35 in. 30. You know, we've been doing this shit for a minute, man.
For a minute.
You know, that's a blessing in itself, man.
No doubt.
And you know, that should be, I always like to reiterate that because it's a motivation for people out there that solid friendship really exists.
Just staying solid.
Staying solid really exists. And I be telling the young dudes nowadays, like, we come from the era where we thrive to be solid. Like, it was a thing. Being solid was a thing.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? So that's something that people need to know. But that's neither here nor there. Listen, man, you a world class athlete, man. Ever since I knew you, you had, you know, athletics. You know, it's like it was in your DNA. What got you on that path, man, as an athlete, man, and you know, as a what fueled you to say, damn, I want to be the best at what I do, and I want to thrive at this. I want to, you know, I want to make sure I'm the best when I step on this track or when I step on the basketball court. Because I know you as one of the most competitive dudes I ever met. Like, even when we on the court, you don't give a fuck if we friends or not. This shit gotta have. It's coming out. It's coming out.
It's a standard.
So how you know where that stem from, man? Tell the people where that stem from and how that came about, man. Just to start us off, man. Like.
Yeah, no, man. First and foremost, man, I appreciate you having me on. Taking the time out, you know what I'm saying? You're my brother, so thank you. I think this is dope for you, you know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted to be here to support you for that. So
man, thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
dope,
bro.
You know. But yeah, no, I mean, like you said, it was a God-given talent, you know what I'm saying, that I kind of, you know, just wanted to further, you know what I'm saying? I got athletics in my family, although they didn't go far with it. But my dad was a martial artist. My mom was a cheerleader. My sister cheerleader, gymnastics, all of that. So athletics is just, you know, was a part of the family. And then I fell in love with it. I found the love for it. And like you say, I'm very competitive. I think it's more so not that I like to win. I hate to lose. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. Pause on that. I never heard nobody put it like that. That's why you say it ain't that much that you like to win. You hate to lose.
Right.
Break that down for us. Elaborate on that, man. Like, what's the difference? Because it seems like if you you ain't winning, you losing. If you ain't like, is it a different? Like, break that down for us, man.
It's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? When you lose, it's just it tear you up inside. You know what I'm saying? Winning is glorious and everything is a-okay and it's fun and this all that. But when you lose, it takes something out of you. It fuels you because you're like, what did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? What do I need to do right? Like, man, he's not better than me, or they not better than me. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do feel that they're better than me, what do I got to do to be better than them? I'm missing something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what always gave me the feeling. If I'm looking, on the local list, you know what I'm saying, seeing the rankings, just in Michigan, like, all right, that's cool and all. I'm ranked here, I'm ranked high, and you got to look at the national list. You know what I'm saying? You ain't top 20, top 10.
Right.
What you doing?
Compare yourself to the best. It's like when people say to me, it can always be worse. I always say, well, it can always be better too. That make a lot of sense because I feel the same way. I hate losing, man. Like losing is like, and I'm gonna tell you what I hate worse than that. I hate a person that don't care about losing.
Yeah.
Like we lost, we losing. You don't even give a fuck. You don't care. Yeah. So that
I gotta have that passion, and then I gotta have passionate people around me. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, that was always an issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, y'all not bringing that same intensity, that same passion. Like, I got a problem. I got an issue with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're not taking this as serious as I am, and if we on the same team, oh no, you're gonna take this serious.
Right. Or you ain't gonna be on my team.
You're not gonna be on my team. You know, or you're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear about it. Like I said, I ain't got no problem telling you, my friend, my best friend, not my friend. Like, no, you gonna hear about this.
So I got the pictures in my cell. I remember when you sent me the flicks when it happened. But tell me about being in Central Michigan and being to a Hall of Fame, man, and how that came about and how that felt. Like, what was?
I got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016. So I was the first ballot Hall of Famer. I graduated from Central Michigan in 2006 with a bachelor's degree in business management. I went into Central, you know what I'm saying, just on a partial scholarship, and then worked my way up, broke the school record my sophomore year in a 60-meter dash. Then broke my own record again. Junior year I ran one of the fastest times in the nation.
That takes some real motivation right there, man. I gotta break your own record. You set the record, then you broke your own. That's a different type of motivation because you could have easily got comfortable and stagnant and said, "I got the record. Fuck it. I'm chilling." You set the record.
Because that was just that was just the school record. That ain't the match record. That ain't the national record. That ain't the world record. It's still, more.
It's still room for growth. It's still room for progress and growth. I hope people listening to that because it's easy to get complacent, man.
Yeah.
It's easy to get real complacent, and you ain't do that. You broke the record, then you set another record for the school after that.
Yeah. No, I broke my record in sophomore year and came back the next week and broke it again.
Damn.
That was sophomore year. That was Then, like I say, junior year, I broke my record again. I shattered my record junior year. It was ridiculous. That's when I ran the fastest time in the nation.
And what was the fastest time in the nation? What was the fastest time in the nation at that time? And what distance was you running when you did that?
It was a 60-meter dash. The time was 6.54. So,
okay.
I think that year I finished fifth in the world with that time.
Damn.
Yeah, like fifth or sixth in the world with that time. Yeah.
Oh, so this in the Guinness Book of World Records, basically. Then, if we look this
it's just a world. We have a world list every year. You know what I'm saying? So,
but for that year, it's in there.
For that year,
yes. That's major. That's major. Fifth in the world. In the world. Like,
but the next year I was third in the world.
And the next year after that, you was third in the world.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. These real live accolades, man. This shit. We ain't talking about in the U.S. We ain't talking about in Detroit. No. We ain't talking about in Michigan. We talking about in the world.
Of the world, Craig. Of the world.
That's big, man. That's big. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's major.
It was crazy. It was crazy. That was all while I was in school.
So, now that you did that, you moved from that. What do you miss most about not running no more, not competing no more? Like, what do you miss most? What do you miss most, man? Like,
I miss the training. Like, I like being in the gym. I like being in the weight room. I love being in the weight room. I love being on the track. I love developing my body, and I love learning. You know what I'm saying? It was something crazy for me to be like, okay, we did what we did last year. We in our off season now. Let's get back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this tape in. Let's study. You know, I got to get better. I got to get better. You know what I'm saying? So I miss the developmental side of things.
That's the key, because anytime I hear something about somebody great as yourself or any other greats, the key is to fall in love with the process. Don't fall in love with the result. And I just asked you a question, and you said, man, the main thing I miss is the training and the development of my body. You don't hear too many people say that. You hear people saying, I miss, I had a ball after I held the trophy up or held the medal up. You sat here and said, man, I miss the training and development. And that's one of the reasons why you so great. Kids out there listening, anybody listening to that, I hope y'all taking notes on that. That key statement right there from my man. Now, you still great. So we gonna move along. Now, train athletes such as Will Johnson that just got drafted by the Arizona Cardinals.
He balled out today too.
Oh, he balled out today? What did he do today? Them fucking Lions did. They did.
Nah, but Will had a good game, man. He had a crazy hit on Chris Olave, one of the former Ohio State wide receivers. And he had an interception in the end zone, but it ended up getting called back. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So he's starting now. He's starting off the rip.
Oh, he definitely started. Yeah, no, he started. He made an impact today. He definitely, you know what I'm saying, like gonna make his way to superstar status real soon.
Hey,
got it,
man. Now I want you to share with the people, man. How long you been training? Now, how long you been? Because right now, you've been training
about 13, 14 years as a trainer since about 2011, 2012.
And from my understanding, you specialize in speed.
Yeah, specialize in speed development and then sports performance. So developing athleticism, you know what I'm saying, for all athletes, you know what I'm saying. Whatever sport you play, I can help you, you know what I'm saying, become better athlete and definitely pick up the speed and agility.
And basically, you translated your passion for competing into that. We would say, you know, now, since you're not competing no more, do you feel like you translated being a coach and a trainer?
I mean, like I said, that whole developmental side, you know what I'm saying? I love seeing kids get better. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing my athletes learn and figuring things out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving them all this information or whatever, but they still have to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? So they have to be able to, when it comes down to it, called application. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to apply it. I can give you all the information, but you got to be able to apply it. And then say during this process, it's just a beautiful thing seeing them, you know, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months later, and they getting it 1 year later, 2 years later, and just seeing their progress. So, I mean, I'm falling in love with that process. You know what I'm saying? Just with my athletes, not personally.
And what age groups are you training, just for the people that's out there, they want to know?
I primarily start at 12, so I'll start at 12. I'm only training kids right now under 12, you know what I'm saying? But I love the high school to college. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at kind of right now. I'm starting to get a better feel for those 12 to 15, those middle schoolers. So middle school, I'm starting to notice that's a great time to get them started and starting, tap into their mental before they kind of get tainted. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes by the time they get to high school, they kind of tainted. Right. By the time they get to college, they done. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still helpful because I'm trying to get into that whole combine training, getting guys ready for the combine. So I have the knowledge for it. I just, it's just hard when they've kind of been tainted and been given all this incorrect information. I'm trying to help fix that and change that. So it's a little tougher, dealing with the collegiate guys. But I would rather work with them than work with the kids.
So basically, you're saying the older they get, the more they get stuck in their ways.
That's
and stuck in what they, and it's hard to break them out of that.
It's hard to break them bad habits.
You sitting there as a trainer, and they telling you how to train. They telling you, no, this is what we can do it like this, and so it's basically
they know not to come at me like that. Can't nobody come at me like that. So
okay.
They may have conversations, and since we have conversations and dialogue, I don't never just tell them my way or the highway, because that's not how I was trained. You know what I'm saying? I want feedback. I want dialogue. I want conversation. I want to know what's in your head, what's in your brain. What are you thinking? Because at that point, then I can guide you and be like, okay, I get what you're thinking. Let me show you this way. And now once I tell you that, I want you to go apply it, see how that feels. Isn't it a difference? And then 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be like, yeah, it's a big difference. I feel the difference. All right, now we got to work on that. That's the hard part. 9 times out of 10 we don't have the time to work on it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, I got 2 weeks, I got 3 weeks, I got a month. I don't have the time to actually, develop. You know what I'm saying? The athlete. So it gets tough.
So not only is you also a businessman. First of the day.
Ain't had one all day.
First of the day. One of my favorite punchlines. First of the day. When you broke it down to me and you told me, and I said, damn, first of the day is just, it make you smile when you say it. It make you feel good.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Because you but it ain't my first today. It's your first with me. You know what I'm saying? It's your first in this moment. It's just
because if y'all don't know Johnie, if y'all don't know JD, not only do you know how to work hard, you know how to play hard. And it's like a balance. It's like a balance. You got first of the day, JD, then you got, athletic trainer, JD. So tell us a little bit about first of the day, man. How I got started, what you plan on doing with it, how people can check for it.
I got first of the day from my uncle. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing first of the day from my uncle, from my family since I've been growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't get, understand the essence of it or the meaning behind it until I got older. And then once I got older, it was like, okay, this means more than just them drinking. You know what I'm saying? Or having fun or whatever. And once I put meaning behind it, and then I turned into a business. I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur, so it was like, okay, let's see what we can do with this. So first of the day is a lifestyle brand that promotes the celebration of every moment, you know what I'm saying? So my goal is to encourage professionals to celebrate, recognize and celebrate the moment. So it's just to cheers, you know what I'm saying? First of the day is the same thing as cheers, you know what I'm saying? But we say first of the day, you know what I'm saying? So we, raise our glasses, raise our cups. You know what I'm saying? We toast to the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because every time, ain't nothing like that moment. Ain't nothing like that first drink.
Ain't nothing like that monumental moment.
Nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? So we want to recognize and celebrate that moment, and we celebrate it with the first of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So within that, I was able to brand cups, glassware, drinkware, barware. I got some apparel and accessories as well, but it's primarily based off the cups and the glassware.
Okay, first of the day. Now, if people want to, let's pause for a minute because you just dropped a lot on us, man. Like you a heavy guy, man. You got a lot going on.
Got a lot going on.
If people want to, we got people out there that's probably watching this. They got a son, they got a daughter, they got a potential athlete, they got somebody that's trying to walk in Johnie Drake's footsteps. If they want to reach out to you and become one of your students or peers, somebody you want to train, how do they do that, man? Where they find you at, man?
Yeah, my social media handles are at JD Speed Performance.
Okay.
And my website is also www.jdspeedperformance.com. You can find me, either on my website or, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok,
All the above. And first of the day.
Yeah, that's with number one, one ST of the day, all social media handles, when it comes to the website, it's first one ST -oftheday.com.
Okay, so right now you on vacay, you in Mexico. People don't know.
Yeah.
You on a earned vacation well earned. Now tell us what's next. Now I know you got the nonprofit. I know you've been working on that.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, man. Give us a little bit of that, man. The nonprofit you working on.
Yeah. So most recently, I got my 501c3. So now I'm tax exempt. Johnie Drake Athletics. So what I wanted to do with Johnie Drake Athletics is I get a lot of athletes, young and old, who don't have foundational or fundamental motor skills. So, seeing this, as a trainer, it's just like, okay, I got to do something about this.
Now, hold on. For the people who don't know that, break down what you mean by fundamental motor skills.
Yeah, fundamental motor skills is basically just learning how to walk, how to jump, how to skip, how to move laterally, how to move linear. Like, it's just basic movements that we got as kids because we played. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't play. They don't have no.
They're playing video games.
But they have YouTube and they have TikTok, so they can just kind of go straight into like the XYZ of things and not knowing the basics of the ABCs and knowing like, okay, this stems from this. Like, you gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. They just want to go and run. And it's like, no, these are basic steps that you needed to know.
It's a process.
Yeah.
It's a process. Right.
It's definitely a process. But you try to go backwards with these kids, they don't even understand terminology. They can't move. They can't march. They can't go forward and backwards. Like, it get tricky. So what I want to do with that is create a program to offer, whether it be partnering with schools or partnering with different organizations, to bring fundamental motor skill clinics and camps just for recreational and competitive sport with different activities. So I want to kind of like cater it towards gearing athletes towards sports so they can just have a better understanding of physical literacy and then just having an idea of what health and fitness is. It gives them that confidence once they know that they have those fundamental motor skills.
The fundamentals, man. The fundamentals is everything, man.
Yeah.
And fundamentals is a lost art nowadays. I remember growing up, we used to call that uncoordinated when we was growing up.
And that's the thing, like, you have to use your words and your language, correctly nowadays to offend somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even use that no more. Look, I've been going too long. I can't even use that no more. I can't even say uncoordinated. Somebody might get mad at me.
Somebody might get mad at
you. Be like, man, he uncoordinated. He got two left feet.
Uncoordinated is only good word. I use underdeveloped. Underdeveloped.
Okay.
Yeah, uncoordinated. The word you can't use is goof. You know what I'm saying?
We used to say that too. We used to use that a lot too.
So, it's just, like I said, you got to use your words correctly, you know what I'm saying? Just so they can get a better understanding of what you're trying to do and not try to offend anybody, you know what I'm saying? So, uncoordinated. These kids are uncoordinated. You
So Johnny Drake Athletics is basically gonna focus on physical literacy and building them physical fundamentals. That's big, man, because people just drop their kids off on the field and expect them to, learn.
It is going to help the coaches. The coaches nowadays don't have time. You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to break down every single thing or whatever. They are really expecting you to be there already. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to teach you the sport. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't have time to teach you how to move. They're trying to teach you how to block. They're trying to teach you how to tackle. They're trying to teach you how to dribble. You know what I'm saying? All of those things. And now it's like, but the kid can't run. He can't jump.
He trying
land correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta crawl before you can walk, as they say. You can't dribble. So that's a must. And it's crazy you brought that up because I never knew that was a major issue. But you being in that field and tapped into that field, you probably see it so much.
I see it more.
That you found that you seen a problem. You say, damn, we got to come up with a solution for this. So that's big, man. Everything you doing is big. Everything you doing is major, man. I love you. You my brother. And this shit, I'm proud of you, bro. And
I appreciate it.
I know, like I tell you all the time, when we be corresponding, it's gonna take off. It's inevitable. Like we always say to each other, stay consistent.
Right.
That's all we gotta do. That's the name of the game. So
10 toes down.
Another thing I do on here is this. I'm walking the track for the last couple minutes. I always reverse it. I let the people, you got any questions you want to ask me? You got anything you want to ask me, man? Anything. It don't matter what it's about.
My question is, people don't know that you're an author. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to tap into, what got you started writing books, and then what's the next step with those books?
Oh man, what got me it's crazy because what got me into writing books, I was doing a lot of reading when I first got incarcerated. And I had never read that much on the street. But when I got incarcerated, I was doing a lot of reading. And the first time I went to the hole in 2008, 2009, for those who don't know, that's solitary confinement. And I was reading, and I said, damn, something just struck in me. You know how we are, man. We both Aries. So, we got that, for people that don't know, we like to be first, and we like to do shit on our own. Like we got heart. We don't got the problem just jumping out there. So I just told myself, I said, damn, I can do this. I can write it. My man just told me he was number 3 in the world. I can write a book.
Right.
I can write a book. And it's crazy. It sounds simple, but that's actually how it came out. Of course, I was thinking, how I can make some legitimate income while I'm here. I was thinking about that too. I'm not gonna front like I wasn't thinking about that, but
right.
And I just sat down, man, started writing, and it's crazy because I never knew that I eventually had 5 books published. I never knew that I eventually take a liking to it and actually be passionate about writing. Like I never knew that, and I always tell people that sometimes it take you hitting a brick wall to find out what you're passionate about. And that was how I found out. That's how I started writing, bro. And I just, like we just said, I just stayed consistent ever since. I don't have to. It's stuff I done wrote. I got stacks of stuff I done wrote, man. People ain't never read, never seen. Sometimes I write some stuff, and it's just for me, just to get it out. Not saying I'm not gonna never share it, but writing is therapeutic for me. Writing, it helped me cope. It's therapeutic. It feel good, and it's just. I've been on there since, man. Like you say, I eventually plan on releasing a movie. We've been running into some hiccups with that, but That's coming along. My man gonna be in it. You know, they call my man Method Man. He gonna be. They say my man look like meth, so he definitely gonna bless us. And I'm working on my next book. Is gonna be called Polish. It's actually gonna be like a book of essay / spoken word. So it's gonna be something different.
Okay.
You know, and each one is based on something. Each one is inspired by something I went through. So, you know, that's gonna be
pretty dope. That one. That sounds dope.
Yeah, that's coming next, man. That'll be there. We looking at like December, January, around that time.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that, man. And that's that, man. You know.
Yeah, no, that's
and we gonna make it, bro.
Always.
So everybody make sure they tune in. Walking the track, Johnny Drake, check him out. Make sure y'all check him out. Hit them handles again for him, man, before we go, man. They need that, man.
Yeah, man. Social media at JD Speed Performance for Johnny Drake Speed Performance. At First of the Day, 1ST of the day, First of the Day. At Johnny Drake Athletics. Johnny Drake Athletics, you know, the nonprofit 501c3 tax exempt, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking all donations right now.
Hey, man, y'all better catch him now, man, before it's too late while the car moving a little slow. I'm telling you, my man, great. You better catch both of us now. Y'all better, cause 5-10 years from now, they're gonna be tapping into this and be like, damn, I wish we would have called him. Yeah. But that's it, man. That's a wrap, man. Where Sis at? That's a wrap. We gonna close that out like that.
Okay.
Texter.
All right.
Yeah, that's it, man. Peace out, bro. That was a good one. That was a good one, JD.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna text her now.
Yeah, that was a good one, bro. People gonna like that.
Yeah, no, it was some good questions, good dialogue. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good episode. I'm glad I was able to, come on and support you.
Yeah, we gonna keep it going too. We gonna. I think I got like 8 or 9 done so far.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna start dropping them tomorrow on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
So we gonna keep it going, man. I'm gonna drop them every Monday. Every Monday at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna drop one. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I'll let you know before I drop this one so you can post it.
Yeah,
and let everybody know. Let everybody know to tap in. And I gotta like I said, I got like 8, so I gotta just keep reaching out different people who got either something going on or got a good story to tell, man. One or the other, man. Nothing really frivolous.
Right.
It's enough of that out there.
Man, so everybody trying to do something, trying to go viral, trying to do something for the camera, trying to be seen, And
I can't compete with that.
And you can't compete with it because you gotta constantly do stuff like that. You gotta do so much goofball, corny. It's terrible.
And the thing about that is, once that's over with, what you supposed to do next? Now, once the goofy cornball shit over, then you did some shit and you went viral and you done got whatever you done got out of it. What's next? You supposed to just keep doing that?
Then you hit rock bottom and then you turn to God.
That's how it go.
Then that's your next hustle.
Oh, you hit rock bottom.
I'm reformed. I'm better now.
I reformed. Because I got mental health issues because of what I went through, and I got the fame too fast. So now I hit rock bottom.
Yeah, right. You can go into that bag first, or go into the mental health, or you can go into the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? Which one you want to pick? You know what I'm saying?
It's all a gimmick. It's all a hustle.
It's all